Okay, let's put all your stuff back. All I had to do was murder our two other friends, metaphorically, or something.
Tell me how you really feel, partner. You came back, partner. I wanted. It's alright. Whatever the outcome, I'll respect my partner's choice.
It's like she's in a trance in this world. Like the fox guy put her in one.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It had to be done. As soon as I could. I'm so very sorry for what you just saw.
You need not apologize. I should be begging your pardon for forcing this pain upon you. Onward.
She's doing great. Yeah, it seems like that version of her has been in a trance ever since she was purified. She's like engaging, she's executing each of these people in completely detached ways.
Hinako?
And we're back. Yeah, when you kill the other Rinko in the cage, at that point I think you're like, well, she's been so cruel to us in both settings, and this is some kind of metaphorical space. It's like, you don't really feel that bad about taking things out on her because of how she's been. But by the time you get to the second friend, you're like, wait, I thought we were buds. There was the weird line about traitor or whatever, but like... this just seems really cruel, and we're just moving so robotically and dispassionately. And then by the last one, it's like with Shu, it's like, okay, so she's not even, she doesn't even pause to consider these things. She's not conflicted in the moment. She's just moving. I've always despised people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. Shu was different, though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were perfect partners. I considered him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, she never stopped treating me like an equal, regardless of my gender. There exist two Hinakos inside me now. Shimizu Hinako, whom I have known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien is trying to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner would be coming to rescue, but there's no sign of him. Ooh. The drawing of Sakako has been replaced by her sobbing. I think the text is still the same. She's always gotten her head up in the clouds and it's a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. But the illustration has changed to be upsetting. It's what the state we left her in. Is there new stuff here? I think Sakako may have read one too many of those bizarre comics. Lately she'll be laughing all happily one moment, then turn deadly serious and spat off some weird nonsense the next. Okay, it's this bit where she says strange dramatic lines. So we know that bit. There's Rinko's new drawing. Damn. That's her burning and melting. Shoe hung by the neck. Oh boy. I find it interesting that Dad and Rinko both have white tabs. The two most antagonistic characters, as far as I can tell. We haven't encountered Mom and Dad since the intro. But they both specifically have white tabs. And I don't know if that's just like random variety mixed in, or if it specifically is indicative of those people in some way. Because it seems kind of related. I get back into playing this game now. I keep going back and forth between this game and Clair Obscur, because they're both on the schedule this week. And they're both really heavy on parry and dodge, but with different buttons for all of the inputs.
How come? Shu. The plan's to meet up. At your place, right? There's just too many.
I've been thinking about those flowers more. Because in her first scene, yeah, with the fog monster, she's just hanging out with her friends, and then out of nowhere, a wave of fog, and then that flower growing comes at her. And I believe that's the lotus that's representative of death on a regular basis, so it's like she's literally running from her own death. Not in a, like, it's coming sense, but like she's running from the fact that she's already dead. It makes it feel like the intro...
Is that thing still chasing me?
...was like...
Maybe they had to get away from that thing.
It makes it feel like the intro was like an illusion of her past life that she was conjuring for herself or something. And that she then had to run from it coming apart. Continually running from the afterlife. You can even think about, like, Before You Depart, the furry visual novel I played a couple years ago, which has the same flowers, I think, if I remember correctly. And Memento will chase you in this afterlife, where you're coming to terms with the fact that you're already dead. That you can't ultimately escape from him.
Maybe they had no choice but to go on without me. That has to be it.
And then you have to ultimately pass through a barrier made of that flower. The flower representing the barrier between this sort of purgatory and the actual afterlife, or lack thereof. What's interesting is she keeps going back and forth between these two states, and it seems to be not temporally rearranged. Like, I don't think these scenes are out of order. I think she is going back and forth like this, but then the version of her in the shrine under the control of the fox seems at peace or understanding of what she's doing. She seems to know that she's dead there, at least at this point. But then here, she's back to being confused about what's even happening. I'm sorry. Something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me, and continue down the path we decided. I'll get everything ready and wait for you.
Did they leave this behind?
Some more chocolate. We don't have another one of these for the upgrades. That's not a good sound. Nope. We're way out here. That's the middle school, right? So we're just in some roads outside the middle school. Is it coming down here? Oh boy, is it gonna get me? There's nothing in the box. Well, that's just rude.
Why would someone put this here?
God damn it. They're such pricks about this. God damn. The grabs are so grabby in this game.
She knows more about the mountains than I do.
The voice acting is so calm right now. Your line of sight has to wear off, right? Because you can escape enemies. We briefly saw whatever that was. An axe. Oh. I don't know which one of these lasts less than the other one. The axe seems like it'd be pretty durable. Things keeping empty. I wonder if that's a difficulty modifier thing where it thinks you don't need stuff, so it just doesn't spawn stuff. A lot of survival horror games decide on the spot whether or not they're going to spawn things for you, basically. Trying to maintain a certain level of scarcity based on how you're playing at the moment. It's an ambush. That's a lot of enemies at once. Is that 2 knife girls? I think so. One of them looks different. Game's turned to be more of a combat gauntlet than I expected. This is a heavy weapon, isn't it? The type that you slowly charge up. You can two-shot people. Yeah, I think I'm able to charge up a heavier version of the swing by holding it down. I think it's one of those. Like the sledgehammer that I've never actually used, but we got in the school. I really dislike the pile of head enemies. Yeah, given that we're potentially a dead person going shrine to shrine and all that, it seems kind of noteworthy that we're constantly picking things up that people leave as tributes to spirits at the shrines. And then we use them to get stronger. They give us power. Like, that's the progression system, is us using other people's shrine tributes that we find that we don't make. And then they make us stronger. That was a two-shot also. Damn. This might be the ultimate weapon for my shitty playstyle of being bad at parrying and kind of bad at dodging and just trying to use range management to fight. Is he gone? I thought he was gonna come last.
Your partner like this, Shu.
He's been leaving us the entire game. Trying to judge constantly which way is the forward direction and which one has side stuff. I want to collect all of the things. Either spend them at shrines or put them through my body. Fill me with that soda. The way that there's just awkwardly just enough too many items to actually fit on your bars. And one of them is the little crackers that kind of feel useless. That's not the map. That's not the map. There we go. Ah. This is all interconnected. The path on the right looped back around. My goal is up there. That's Shu's house. That's one of those things you can lift up, which kind of suggests you can get there. Ah, we're over here. It looks so intuitive. It's like a big figure 8 shaped piece of level. With bridges going across the pond. But then I look right out with my eyes and I can barely tell what I'm looking at. Ah! Fuck you! Double kill. Wait, they both died? I didn't... I knew I hit them both. I didn't expect the other one to die. I didn't necessarily even hit. Or I'd only hit it once. They just don't have time to respond. I'm destroying my durability though. By actually fighting everything. So many loot though. This here's a dead end. Looks like there was previously a bridge, but it burned and or had trees land on it. Is it a bridge or a staircase? I think it's a bridge that crumbled. A bridge mistreated. It's funny, I was trying to ramp up to write a series of short video essays to get back in the game. But then I was like, oh, it's time for the Patreon vote and the Halloween horror event. So I'm actually binging the hell out of Claire Obscure and Silent Hill to try to clear the space for me to then take a month or two off and actually try to write, I hope. It's the toolkit. I need this to repair my weapon. But also I need to... Do I have to go all the way back around to there to use a shrine? Or is one coming soon ahead of here? I feel like I should bet on one coming in the forward direction soon. Ow. Okay, I'm one-shotting some of these people. I wonder if they take more damage when they're attacking? Like a counter-attack mechanic? Like in Dark Souls? This little bridge area has nothing on it. Like it could be something like that, or it could be that... Sorry, what does chocolate do? It could be a counterattack mechanic, or it could just be that there's weaker variants mixed in. Because you have the ones covered in flowers, and then you have the ones that we've seen since like the beginning of the game. And those early game ones might be like just extremely killable with an axe. I've already been there. This environment is wild to try to parse. Like, we know this thing's strong because it two-shots these guys. And these guys are obnoxiously slow to kill. Oh, you prick. Okay, well he didn't get two-shot. Apparently. And now I've harmed myself. That sucks. Oops. Me thinking I'd have a reliable grasp on how many what the breakpoints are here, and then getting betrayed when the people survive. Research notes on Hakokuso. I have learned from reading exotic herbology that Kakura Makakura is made by grinding up the seeds of Hakakokoso in an extraordinary rare herb. Hakakokoso is notoriously difficult to cultivate as it requires a very specific environment in which to grow. Rarely found in the wild, this precious medicinal herb is so prized that it has earned itself the title of the flower of the gods. According to folklore, the herb could give one of the ability to converse with God, visit their lands, and even awaken dormant powers. With the manifold divine experiments this herb is rumored to provide, it is no surprise that numerous legends talk of kings journeying to find it under the belief it holds the key to immortality. When ground, its seeds are said to smell of peaches. That is not the same flower that's recurring in this game. It's not the one that chases me. I don't know what that thump was. Antique combs don't stack. Oh, there's another one. I've now got 2 high value items to try to go back for. And the longer it goes, the further I get from them, the more it would have been worth it just to go back before. A felled tree. That's probably the path that it made sense to take. We actually can't tell because we can't see what that part of the map looks like. Oh, well, that's rude. No, thank you. I think I might head back. I was trying not to waste everyone's time, but there's just too many freaking items. Too many unique items that don't stack, a limited inventory space, and I just don't need to use them that badly. So it makes sense to sell them, but that requires me to run all the way back to the beginning of the level. But it's like, I genuinely could use that repair kit, because my weapon's at half durability. And I don't want to leave behind a comb. Oh my god, this level's confusing. Is that another item that I missed the first time? It is. To whoever finds this, please, immediately. There's... Here. I beg you. Help. Whoops. And she's gone. Is that an ambush that's gonna come up now? The one that grabbed me earlier is still here, yep. No, thank you.
Not now.
Ah, damn it. My poor axe. Maybe I should be saving it. I figured once we had 2 high-value items I couldn't carry, that it was worth going back. And then I found a third one, although the freaking crackers I don't think are very high value. They're not high value by the game's own value system. Its own... I've been here? Oh yeah, that's this spot. Path is going long enough that I was like, maybe this is actually new and I don't know where I am. I don't get the gimmick. It's like you have to collect a bunch of them, and then if you continually eat them, they get stronger. I don't know if they mean it's ambiguous enough of a description that I don't really get what it is. It feels like I have to look up separately an explanation of how it works. Do you have to binge eat them on the spot, and each one gets progressively more powerful, which means you have to have a bunch of them in your inventory at once to get any value out of them? Or is it like you eat them, and over the course of the whole playthrough, each subsequent one gets stronger, which would be more interesting as a thing that I might potentially value. But I don't think it necessarily works that way either.
Where the hell did Shu and Rinko go?
But there's enough of a churn in my inventory that I don't see myself really ever collecting enough of them to get the stated value out of them. There, I can finally use this to repair my trusty axe. That is nonetheless gonna break soon if I keep using it like this. Granted, I feel like I want to use smaller weapons anyway against boss fights, because the smaller weapons are more reliable for being able to really consistently respond. I say that, I fought the one boss with a spear, and the spear is, I think, technically one of the slow weapons. Okay, so somewhere that I'm going, there should also be a comb that I haven't picked up yet. Yeah, right here. Given the type of boss fight we've had to deal with, though, with how many times you have to hit them, it'd be really rough to fight them with low durability weapons that have, we only have 3 slots for them. I think that might be why the one boss fight that we've fought so far, or 2 if you count the booby lady, which I don't know if that counts, have been in the other realm where we have infinite durability because it's the spirit realm. That might be where all the boss fights happen. Maybe they don't. Maybe the boss fights are separate from the item economy the rest of the game takes place in. That would potentially be a bit more fair. See, this is rude. You just fall over? Okay, there's an item over there. That's the optional spot I should have gone to. Oh, she's still coming. No, there's another one. Despite all appearances, I don't want to waste all my durability. Oh, there's even more. Okay, well this is not a dead end with an item on it. It's a whole ass path. Like went around behind here.
Did I finally make it out?
I need to find the key. Map of Sugisato. I locked our sanctuary to protect it, but don't you worry, because I have the key. I'll be waiting for you on the mountain refuge. I won't let anyone or anything hurt you anymore. I'll protect you until the end of time itself. I'll stay by your side until death do us part. I don't think that's him.
They might be in there.
I don't think that's who you think you're talking to. Another repair kit, though. They know how many enemies they sent at us. So going right is the whole goal, but we need the key. I think there was another dead end on the right, to the right of the door that I haven't gone to yet. But there's so many of these guys coming at me that I would like to get away from that. Please go under. It's weirdly hard to interact with prompts in the environment, especially when you're in a tense situation. I think it's like when you're... It doesn't want to do it when you're running or you were just running. But it'll flash the prompt making you think it'll work and then it won't work. And you're like, no, please, please, I'm scared. The view's great, isn't it? I've always wanted to see it with you. You're probably alright, if you've made it this far. But just to be sure, you're not being followed by anyone, right? This is our own private sanctuary. We don't need anyone else. You know that he was literally with somebody just now. So these one-on-one messages don't make sense, because he's with Rinko. Not that she necessarily has any other lead to go off of. They're baiting me with all of these ones not getting up after how many I've fought on the way here. Yep. They're all potentially alive because... Oh, there's finally a checkpoint again. Oh, are they all getting up now? Whee! Oh, thank you.
Rinko?
And then the save point doesn't work. Okay. What's that? Oh, crowbar? Is there anywhere to go to escape all the attackers? Oh my god, another one. Well, we're right by a thing. But I can't use it as a save point because they summoned guys right here. She lowered her weapon. Did they really not follow me? Am I a stealth master? That one's definitely down here. It lets me pray. I weirdly might be able to just not aggro it. Metal gate key. A metal key that can be used to unlock the metal gate in the mountains. You've come such a long way. You're doing so well. You don't need to worry about your silly old mundane world anymore. We'll break free from all of that out here. Welcome to our sanctuary. The others are overjoyed to have you as a new addition. It's that I'm supposed to be joining all of the murdered people. A crowbar for crafting. It's a bit short, but it's also tough and potentially deadly. I'm getting too many freaking weapons all the time. It's probably better for my playstyle than a kitchen knife. I just feel bad destroying equipment. Uh-oh. Is it the big guy? Oh, Jesus. It's the thing that I've seen. Okay, yep. It's the thing we saw in the woods the whole time. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh god. This could be going better. I got through it. Apparently. Huh. All things considered, that went surprisingly well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I killed one of them. I think I might have hit all three of them when I had that fully charged focus attack. Had some lucky dodges. Yeah, that's that enemy they were teasing all game. Or all level. Stalking me. I wanted to do this for a while, so let's go ahead and get the extra Omori slot. Now I can equip 2 of them. And that's like that's kind of cool, isn't it? I can feel kind of cool about that. Which 2 though? Slightly restores health when picking up food items. Increases max health, max stamina. Greatly decreases sanity consumption when using focus. Greatly decreases focus charging time. Those could be really strong. Make focus a mechanic where you can really spam it. But also when you run out of focus, you'd lose health. Slightly restores health after successful counter. Decreasing line of sight. Greatly decreases damage taken while dodging. Increases stun power with low durability. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability, effective only for weapons with durability. So it doesn't work in the other realm. I'm tempted to try the 2 focus things. You can charge focus more quickly and use up less of it. That should combine to using even less of your stamina, or even less of your focus, because charging your focus loses sanity the whole time you're holding it down. So having the sanity go down slower means losing less, but also having the focus be finished sooner also means losing less. So those 2 might combine to make focus a much more usable mechanic. Whereas right now, I feel like you can do like 2 focus attacks, and then you're kind of and then you're out of sanity. I'm just gonna quietly walk away from this lady and just not aggro her. She surprisingly didn't even aggro during the fight that just happened. This is the backside of this fallen tree. Is there anything there? You fully expect that to be one of the places that a game hides something. Mwah, mwah. Alright, we've come this far.